Hello and welcome everybody to day 4 of the Finding Focus course. The topic of today's lesson is Eat That Frog. If you want to become more focused in your life and get those things done that matter the most in the most effective and efficient way, it is critical to build the right habits for doing so. A habit is built by making something so habitual for you that you don't even have to think of it anymore. It's like when you're walking or riding a bicycle or brushing your teeth or just taking a shower. Habits are made by repeating things many times over. This is why this course focuses on small incremental improvements, daily action and repetition. This is why it's crucial to repeat these steps of finding focus day in and day out, because only in this way will you end up with consistent focus that happens naturally and unconsciously. Because otherwise, you will need to make conscious efforts of willpower to focus, which will not last you in the long run. You have already learned a number of crucial steps towards setting your day up for success and focus. Today, we are only adding a small principle which has a big effect, and it is called Eat That Frog. There's a famous saying by Mark Twain, and it says, "Eat a live frog first thing in the morning and nothing worse will happen to you the rest of the day." I think this is an amazing quote, and it really tells you what this lesson is all about. The tasks that are most important for our success are usually the ones we procrastinate on the most because they tend to be difficult or overwhelming. I know this from personal experience, and I'm sure you do too. These tasks drive us out of our comfort zone and they usually scare us. It is thus essential to tackle these tasks first thing in the morning. Why is that? First of all, our energy level and willpower is high in the morning. We only have a finite amount of willpower during the day, and we need to use it for important things. When we eat that frog first thing in the morning, we can use our willpower to the highest effect. Each task we do tends to make us less effective at the next task, especially for high energy tasks like self-control or decision-making. Second, completing our most important task in the morning will take us on a motivational high that remains throughout the day. We are motivated to get even more done, to make the day even better. We're in a great mood and have a great state that helps us be more productive, focused, and make better decisions. Think about a time when you ate a frog first thing in the morning, when you did something really, really great early, and then how the rest of your day developed. I'm sure it was amazing. As a consequence, the task of today is to do your one thing first thing in the morning and eat that frog. Let's talk about the key takeaways of today's lesson. First, eat that frog, meaning do your one thing first thing in the morning. Second, willpower is finite and decreases throughout the day, so we have to use it where and when it matters most, which is as early as possible. And third, eating that frog increases our productivity and focus throughout the whole day and usually tends to make our days in general pretty great. So what does that mean for your game plan for today? Plan your day before you do anything else. You already know this. Write down today's actionable one thing. Then write down your biggest why for today's one thing. Add other tasks further down your list or to-do list, ranked by importance, and then always work from this list during the day. You already know these items, but it's essential to repeat them every day in order to create the right habit. Then, what's specific about today's lesson? Eat that frog. I urge you to do your one thing first thing in the morning and then observe how you feel after completing your one thing. How does the rest of the day develop? Is it any better than your usual days when you keep on pushing your most important tasks to later stages of the day? Think about how you feel, observe how you feel. And then after you've eaten that frog, after you've done your most important thing, continue from important to less important tasks as we did it on the other days as well. And at the end of your day, plan the next day. Okay, as usual, my last words, please don't be the person who doesn't take action. Follow your game plan today to build the habit of finding focus. Eat that frog today, and I'll see you tomorrow.